I was at my lowest, running through the desert, when my friend and trainer noticed the look on my face. My pace slowed a little bit. And he said, "Eddie, you said you wanted change. Well, this is where change happens. Rise to the occasion." And that may not seem like much, but that moment embedded something very important into my brain. It connected those moments of suffering to the outcome I so desperately want. Because as we all know, when you're in it, it's easy to see the occurrence in a vacuum, to disassociate the pain with the result, right? Sometimes you even forget why you're doing it. Why put yourself through something when, I don't know, the rest of the world is at home watching the game or having a beer? And what he did, making that statement, was put what's important front and center. And it's like, oh, Eddie, you can have all those things. All of them. But this is the cost. Your call. Now, that suffering takes on somewhat of a different shape. But it hurts. Well, of course it does. That's why very few people have the thing you want. That's why it's rare. That's why it means something. You know, some things are so simple that we have to step up a level beyond the excuses and the minutia and the detail to understand. Desired result, price tag for that result. Simple. This came to mind as I was thinking about this. Have you ever tried to open a beer bottle or a glass bottle of Coke and you use anything using a bottle opener, right? And you're like, man, this is putting up a fight. And someone laughs and tells you it's a twist off. That's what rationalizing discomfort is. It's like, well, I don't really have to. Or maybe, if I stop for a few minutes, or I don't even know if this is the right decision, and, all the stories and nonsense you tell yourself, when in reality, it's like, if you want the thing, this is what it costs. If you want what's inside the bottle, stop creating all these unnecessary mechanisms to open it and twist the damn thing off. He said the same thing a few days later during a legs workout, doing some squats and lunges, and again, right behind me, "Eddie, you said you wanted change. Here is the change. Let's go. What say you?" I think there's beautiful simplicity there. Because if you don't want the change or the results, no problem. Leave, go upstairs, put your feet up, have a coffee, enjoy. But if you do, again, here is the price. Just like you're walking down the aisle at a grocery store. Numbers on a can. This is what it costs. And I think it's a beautiful reminder to take outside of fitness as well. Perhaps it's even why fitness is so important. Because when you're physically tapped out but continuing on, you're doing it for a future return. You can see the unseeable. You are betting on the unknown. Same thing with a business that's taking forever, or giving you issues, or presenting obstacles. The brain goes, maybe this isn't for me. I'm not good. I'll do something else. But wait. No. That hell you're going through is the cost of building a successful business. It doesn't mean you're in the wrong arena. It means you are closer than you think. As Eric said to me, this is where change happens. Do you want it or not? Do you want the business or not? Because this uncomfortable feeling, this unknown, this waking up with stress and tension, it's a lot for some people. That's why so many walk away. What are you gonna do? Maybe you're fighting a different battle altogether. Health, diet, substance abuse. And you fell back on your old ways. You're looking in the mirror, disappointed. How? Again? How did I do this? But in reality, we're not perfect beings. You took a micro loss. You're not proud of it. Perfect. Now what? This is where the change happens. What are you going to turn that pain into? Why not let it be the start of the best chapter of your life? Because it can be. The reality is, and this is no secret or surprise, everyone falls. Everyone. But what I've learned is how you see the fall is everything. What you turn the fall into is defining. See, every outcome is a fork in the road. It can be a reason to crumble or a reason to evolve. The world doesn't care. The world just gives you the pieces and invites you to make of them what you will. As was said while I was hiking up a mountain the other day, the mountain is indifferent. Doesn't care, has no agenda, it just exists. It merely is. It's up to you to navigate it. It's up to you to change, to become the type of person who can make the ascent. So next time you find yourself in one of those spots, you know what I mean, the world pressing down on your shoulders, life feeling dark and heavy, maybe impossible. I want you to ask if you want what's on the other side. Because if you do, that discomfort does not mean you're further from glory. It means you are knocking on glory's door. You're paying the premium. You're putting yourself through a battle that most do not and will not fight. So you want change? Perfect. This is where change happens. Take a second and decide whether you're willing to rise up and seize it.